8, and we're back. As promised.
8. Let's go, baby.
As promised, as we said on the IG. For last week when we put up the video saying that we were busy because we had the fights going on. That was last Saturday. That was Nettos Colin. It was supposed to be Lily, but then the fight fell out. But shit, all around, it was a great show. We posted up the video from those fights. Hopefully y'all watched it. If you haven't, jump on the YouTube channel. Check that out. But from the views, it looks like most of y'all had seen it. So great. We appreciate that and the support. Great fights. I was super happy about that. Those results.
We got Colin and Nettos full fights posted up on YouTube, so you can check it out there if you have not seen it. But damn, it was a great fight. But also, yeah, that's why we did not have an episode last week, right?
Yeah, last Saturday. Yeah. Was the fights. So
now what are we doing?
Shit, man, we got May 18th coming up.
May 18th. So
Salinas,
yeah, Salad Bowl. Salinas, yes.
So we got that one. We got John Vargas. He's our 185er right now. Another one of our 185ers. I'm a 185er as well. Cody. And Cody. And then Jake coming up on that.
Jake Clark,
yeah. Coming up on that card. So camp never stopped. So we just finished camp as usual. When y'all see us in the ring, we literally just finished mopping, sweeping, doing the whole gym cleaning thing. And then we set all the table up and the camera so we can post this episode. Yeah. So we just finished that tonight. Really good camp. Guys are looking sharp. But partly it's because we never get out of camp. Ever.
On to the next one.
And then right after that, we roll into June 8th, which is one of our bigger cars that we get featured on, which is the Valley Fight Series. We got a whole slew of people on that one. That one's still developing. Yeah. So we're gonna have about like 3 to 4 people on that card. So up until through June, we active, baby.
Camp.
In here.
And then probably right after, we might take one day off. And then hop back in.
Hey, you know what?
We need to take like a bigger break, bro.
We need a big break to where like we not like have an episode inside the ring. Like we out somewhere just doing it.
Oh, I got you. I told you we should have went to the farmer's market tonight.
Hey, it's the first. So in our little town, so Hanford, right? So I know a lot certain people watch this, and you might not be familiar where we're at. So we're in California 1. Okay, if you didn't know. And then in California, it's like California's dissect California into like 3 parts. So you got Southern California, which is like San Diego, LA, mainly San Diego, LA, if you're not from California. Those are the big cities. And then up north is you got Sacramento, you got San Francisco, Oakland. That's the Bay Area. You know what I mean? They go on hyphy. I think they still doing the Dizzle dance out there. I don't know. It's hot. They still do side shows. That's where people whipping in the middle of traffic and act wilding out. So that's the Bay. So in the middle, there's a middle part.
That's where we at.
That's where we at. It's like the armpit of the state. Like ain't nothing out here but cows and cows. Cows and cotton. A lot of cotton. A lot of cows.
Some fighters.
Yeah, some fighters. Yeah. Some premier fighters. So we're in a town called Hanford, and the biggest city near Hanford is Fresno.
Everyone knows what Fresno is.
At least in California.
I think they know it everywhere.
Fresno got a rep. You know what I mean?
Fresno got a rep,
yeah. It do got a rep. So if you're not from here, you might be familiar with Fresno. We're like,
but we're not in Fresno.
No, we're 50 miles south of Fresno.
Yeah.
So that's where we at. And so with all that said, our little town, this is the first night of the farmer's market, which is like a big deal.
It's a big deal.
You know what I'm saying? So
get your vegetables there. They got a beer garden.
Oh yeah. They got a carousel.
And food trucks.
Food truck. And they all just sell tacos. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like low key, that would have been cool to kind of walk and do that.
Just eat.
Venture out, just eat and don't talk about nothing got to do with fighting. We just wild. So honestly, we may even adventure. We might venture on doing something like that.
Probably.
But I mean, we so active, ain't a whole lot of time for it. You know what I'm saying? We don't have at this moment the luxury to break
out. Stay in shape, man.
Yeah, stay in A shape.
Stay in A shape.
That's not
cool, bro.
Yeah. So anyhow, with all that being said, yeah, so rolling into episode 8, and that's all the activity we got going on. So, yeah.
Fights and fights, camp and camp, right after another, and then everyone just gets better. By the time we're in camp, right now we got Vargas coming up, and we got Clark coming up. By the time their fight comes around, we've already had a lot. The whole team's already been in camp, so somebody else will be ready to, like, you know, step into the cage, step into the ring somewhere too. So everyone's just always getting in shape, getting ready for the next thing. And sometimes stuff just pops up.
Yeah. It's like, hey, that's an opportunity we gonna hop on.
Yep.
And why not? Because we stay ready. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality. Like, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. I'm sure most people have heard that saying, but that's kind of the approach with us always being in camp. There's a where are you? Absolutely, absolutely.
Bro.
I ain't even on the front,
bro.
Like, it's tough. Like, it's like being on that, you know, that constant grind, constant let's go, constant always having to find motivation to continue to do this. It's difficult. I ain't gonna sit here in front. Like, all these cats that be online with that motivational, hey man, you gotta just get the bitch out of you and just make it happen.
Before the sunrise.
Yeah, they yelling in the camera and they're like, yeah, that's the bitch. Hey, even those cats, they probably can't admit it because it's against the platform that they pushing. Yeah. But I'm sure they wake up somewhere like, man, I'm finna roll back over. You know what I'm saying? But what they're saying is true. Like, you gotta fight that in order to continue the grind. But what I'm saying is like,
sometimes it sucks.
Yeah, sometimes it sucks. Most times it sucks.
Yeah.
But even with that, the human part of it is that, sometimes it's okay to say, hey, I got my stuff in order. I'm gonna take this, period of time, kind of give me some R&R and relax and enjoy the fruits of my labor. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you always grinding and you never take a moment to kind of take a break and enjoy the fruits of your labor, then what do you necessarily
stop and smell the roses?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like to indulge. Shoot, you know what I mean? I like to indulge. I like to have me, a cheat meal. I like to have me a chill Sunday. I like to, have me a adult beverage every so often. But at the same time,
yeah, those are only for adults, right?
Oh,
18 and up.
Yeah, that's what it say on this can. This C4. I think last episode we had rain.
Rain, yeah.
And I like rain because the flavors is cool, but this C4, boy, this got the little. Y'all ever had that? Like, take some pre-workout and you get that little that itch. They say that's from the niacin. Boy, I'm fighting the urge to look like one of these cats y'all see in the back walking through with a video that we can't see. Like, that little itch is wild, but hey, it's good. But even stuff like this, like, y'all like, man, you guys training to fighting, but you got a C4, you got an energy drink can.
Damn right.
That seems like that's contradictory to what you're trying to do. But if you grind and you putting in the work to indulge in those things, then it's okay. I think it's a problem when you're not putting in the work and you just indulging without putting grinding. You know what I'm saying? And that applies not just to training, but that applies to all playing, no work. Ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So with all that said, yeah, shit. I'm actually looking forward to, I think probably after June, maybe, depending on what pops up, we might have some time to have some, like a little chill week. And shit, I've been contemplating some things to like engage in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling Diamond the other day, we were talking about like vacations and trips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just generally talking shit, right? So one of my spots I love going, but I don't go often because I ain't got the time or the money to just be doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But New Orleans, Nolens, man, and I went out there. I'm a Saints fan. So, hey, man, go ahead. Yep, Saints.
Oh, you didn't wear your Saints sweater today.
Nah, I didn't wear it. I could spend a whole episode just talking about that. But anyhow, Nolens, though, even if, like, you're not a Saints fan, the city of New Orleans, man, so freaking culturally rich. It's such a just great city to visit just because of everything it has to offer in regards to an experience and just again, this cultural richness. It's just a good experience, man. And that Southern hospitality, did I say that right? Southern hospitality is I stumbled over my own damn tongue. But it's like real, man. Like it's crazy
I've never been there. I do want to go though.
Yeah,
just because it has that allure to it. It does feel like culturally rich. I want to go there and just like experience that and have that pretty much just that time to just chill and take everything in. Because it seems dope.
No, it's super dope. Like it would be like I would like to do like a fellas trip, man. Like to where like however many fellas, whatever, just go out there and just have fun. Because you can have like a whole itinerary of stuff. Like they have, you could do like the swamp tours. You could do like the ghost tours.
There's a bunch of those old places.
The old plantations and stuff like that. They talk about the history of like this, place and that place, whatever. They have like that's the home of jazz. Is it the home of jazz? I might be saying something wrong. But if that's not the home of jazz, somebody.
But that's what everyone thinks when they think jazz.
New Orleans. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so, but it's heavy, like very rich. And I'm not like a jazz guy, but just going to the experience. I went there.
But when you're there, huh?
I end up
jazz guy now.
It's a Groupon, and then for this jazz hall that's out there, I can't remember the name, but it's historic. And so end up going there, and they have this very intimate jazz performance. It's a jazz band, and they play all this historical jazz music that originated from New Orleans. And you just sitting in there with random strangers. It's not a big hall. It's probably about as big as this room we sitting in. And they have these old like church benches in there. That's what they reminded me of. And you're sitting there with strangers who got tickets, and the band is literally like
right in front of you.
Yeah, they're like 6 feet. Like you gotta like tuck your feet in so you don't trip them. That's how close they are. And they got the trumpets, everything.
That sounds dope.
It's such a cool experience, and people just have their drinks because it's like Vegas over there. You can take your alcohol in and out of wherever.
Oh yeah, you can go from like and other people talking about you go from like one bar to the other bar.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, like with your drinks. It's so cool. So I was in there and I'm like, man, I'm just enthralled by the experience. So it was real cool, man. Like
you said that Southern hospitality. How was that like?
Yeah, no,
you said that's real. It's like a real thing.
It's so real, and that's just the norm for the people, the residents that live in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? It's for them, that's just a way of life. For in California, it ain't like that. Like,
nah.
California, man, is like, hey, man, get out my way, beep, 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 like traffic, hey, doing this number, F you type of mentality. It's like that, and you kind of get used to it. You know what I'm saying? So to go to a place like that where people just embrace you off the street, you know what I mean? And not only do they embrace you, but that, man, they give you the shirt off your back, something to drink, and a meal. Just because you look thirsty and hungry, it's crazy. Yeah, to me, like my guard was up. Like, what do you want? Like that's how I was approaching it. Yeah, what you trying to? Nah, bro, don't nobody just give me a lemonade for nothing. Like, what's in this?
Yeah, what's in this, man?
Yeah, it is wild. It sounds like I'm exaggerating, but it's really like that. And so anyhow, I go out there always to see a Saints game. So that's my number one reason to go. But I usually put like 2-3 days ahead of the game so I can just spend time in the city.
Just to chill there, huh?
So yeah, man, honestly,
the food had nothing to do with the food, huh? He acts like he's a real diehard Saints fan. It's, we're gonna go see a game, man.
Hey.
3 days of eating.
Yo, gained like, I think last time I was there, I gained like 10 pounds in like 3 days. Because the food is so rich. Hey, I'll tell you what though, you eat that food, like the food, the home cooked food that they have. Most of those restaurants is like home cooked recipes.
Gumbo and stuff.
Yeah. Somebody probably put up a restaurant, and those recipes are somebody's grandma or uncle or something that they're making from their own.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they were just making it at home, and then they said, "Let's open up a business."
Yeah, exactly. That's
homemade, home style food.
Home style food.
Damn.
And it's seafood rich, so it's like
crawdads.
Yeah, and stuff. Yeah, and then you got the Cajun food. Ooh. You got the Creole food. So it's just so rich, spices, etc.
Getting hungry, man.
It turn your stomach out, though. I'll tell you that much. Yo, it's good, but once it's settled and it's time to be processed out, it's not.
So you had to eat a lot then to gain 10 pounds, though.
Yo,
because if it's going through you,
it's going through you, and as it's processing itself out, it's bad, bro. It's bad, bro. It's not cool at all. Like, but it's good while you eating it.
Could you stay there? Like, could you eat that every day? No.
I couldn't live in New Orleans and be a fighter. I'd be 270 pounds. Like, I'm not even talking shit. I'd be 270 pounds.
It's a compliment.
Yeah. It's a compliment to them, but I don't know. Like, I don't know how many people could be professional athletes and live in the city. Because those two things don't go. Like, the way they do food out there is crazy.
The Saints players don't probably stay there.
Yeah,
they live around the area.
They live around the area. I guess they got in their facility. They got like dining and all that stuff.
Okay.
And I don't know if they eating that stuff. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? I doubt they eating that stuff. But anyhow, shit, I can harp on that forever. But yeah, at some point, man.
We gotta go somewhere, man.
Yeah, dude.
I don't want to go to like Vegas because that just seems like.
It seems.
That seems like a hangover and just like not feeling too good. Yeah. And I feel like the first day would be awesome. We just wild out and go crazy, and then after that, you're just like,
just regret.
Yeah.
It's just regret. That's like when I think of Vegas in my head. I know people that go to Vegas all the time.
Yeah.
Like the co-workers, man, we going to Vegas and and they had a whole scheme of how to like basically go down there for free. Like, if you play this game on your phone, then you get these rewards, and then blah blah blah, and then you can get a free.
Well, going for free doesn't sound bad, bro.
It don't, but it's still you still gonna go and wild out and act up.
Yeah, but it's like, free.
Yeah,
that's different.
True.
I've been to Vegas like once or twice. I think only once, and like the second time we just like drove past it. The first time I stopped and
it doesn't even count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. But the first time we went, I was like broke as hell, and I was like. I think we were there for like 2 hours, and I was like playing the game and shit.
Yeah.
Lost my money super fast, and I was like, Vegas sucks. I got lost. I was like walking around some back alleys and shit. Where are we going?
Hell no. I hear Vegas ain't that safe neither, man. Outside of the strip, like.
No, we like went off the strip. It was like, where are we going? It wasn't cool. So we're lost and broke and shit in Vegas.
Well, I stay broke, so like Vegas don't never seem appealing because you gotta have big money. Oh, I guess you ain't gotta have big money. You gotta know how to finesse Vegas. I guess like a broke man finesse. And I ain't learned that. So going out there, plus I'm not a gambler. You know what I mean? Like
I did have like a ribeye there for like $3.99 or some shit. It was just all fat though.
Oh.
But it was a big ass plate.
$3.
It was like $4. Yeah, it was like this broke down looking restaurant and stuff. But it was packed full of people. It was old as hell, but it was like a giant ribeye, mashed potatoes, and freaking broccoli and all kinds of stuff. But the ribeye was just like thrown on the plate. It was just like full of fat and stuff.
I wouldn't have trusted.
But it was $3.99. It was $4.
I wouldn't have trusted that. That cow has been dead for a week. When they cut that meat off that movie, like $3.99.
Yeah, it didn't look good, but I ate it. It was cheap as hell, man. It's good. I told you I was broke, bro. Yeah. Came with sides and everything.
Yo, $3.99.
$3.99 ribeye.
If you ain't say you ordered that in 1940s,
no,
for that price, that shit, the math ain't math. Like, but yeah, Vegas, man. I want to do. I feel like I haven't done Vegas right either. Right. I feel like I haven't done Vegas right because I'm broke. I don't like going places where you're supposed to have money to have fun and then show up broke and then try to make it work.
You can't have fun.
Yeah, and I'm mad. I go into establishments pissed off because I know I can't do the fun people money stuff because I'm broke. So I'm watching the people with money having fun while I'm standing there staring at them being broke. And that's not cool. Like, all I'm doing is like
nobody's having fun there.
Subconsciously, I'm just hating on them, and I'm not really meaning to hate. I'm just like, it can't be that cool over there in that VIP. It can't. Why they drinks got sparklers and shit coming out? I guess I don't need that to drink my alcohol. It tastes the same to me. And I'm like, that's
just hating the whole time.
Yeah, because I'm broke. And so my mentality is like,
there's no like worse feeling than like being broke. Catch yourself sitting there hating on somebody.
Yeah, catch yourself hating. And like I'm not even a hater like that. I just set myself up.
Being broke will put you in
I set myself up to be in a spot like that, knowing I'm broke. Yeah. Because I'm a hate on the people that's got it, that's balling. So my mentality is, I'll come back when I got it.
Yeah.
And I ain't been back since because I ain't got it.
Well, not to just blow like that.
Nah, not like that.
Everyone's just going to Vegas blowing money, man.
I think when I do make it, man, when we blow up, and I got like that big money,
We're still not gonna go. We're still not gonna go.
I'm still not gonna go, man.
We'll go to Nolans first, man.
I'll be cheap. Yeah, we can go. Yeah, Nolans, man. We hop on that jet. Like, man, what you doing today, man? You want to just go to Nolans real quick?
Hell yeah.
We just get on the jet, and
Let's
to
go.
Nolans for lunch.
For lunch.
And fly back and do camp real quick.
You think about making it big.
The same day.
Big, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Let's
Hey, man.
go.
Hey, man. That's why I'm still gonna be cheap though. I feel like I would still be cheap. Like I'd be a cheap rich dude.
Like show up with a Groupon.
Yeah, I would be that dude.
You're rich as hell, man.
Like I'll be generous, like tipping and stuff. Like, hey man, if you give me great service, like you're just a real hospitable and nice, and hey, you know what, you should check out this place, that place. I'll be generous there, but as far as like the other stuff, I think I'll still be a cheapskate.
Yeah.
Like I'm still
not wasting money. Yeah.
I'm gonna be wearing this. I had this. I think I bought this from Old Navy, and it was like $7, probably 9-10 years ago. Because this thing old.
Yeah.
This thing has made it through relationships.
It's old, bro.
I think if I went through like a picture roll, it's
like, damn.
Hey, this thing survived, man. Like,
and it was fresh back then.
And it was fresh. It was still like black. Like this now is like kind of grayish black.
Yeah.
But hey, man, it still worked.
It still works,
like,
man.
Ain't no holes in it.
I'm in here with the wife beater on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's not politically correct, man.
Wife level, man.
Yeah, that's a wife level now, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen that on Instagram. They're like, oh, they're called wife pleasers now. Don't
The
wife pleasers. Man, it's just a wife beater, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it was. They were talking about wife beaters, like calling them wife pleasers now. I guess like these have been around forever.
Yeah.
Before the term wife beater.
Yeah.
But some dude was on the news or something. And when they were arresting him, this is what he was wearing. And it was like he got arrested for beating his wife.
Yeah, that's what changed it.
And that's what changed it, man.
Yeah, man.
Got a bad rap.
You got a bad rap, man. They had the shirt. They had nothing. The shirt was just
had
trying
nothing to do with it.
It was just trying to keep you cool in warm weather. That's all it was trying to do. And then some freaking chucklehead had to go and do that and get arrested on camera.
On camera.
It changed the whole projection of that shirt. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to think twice before I walk around with it. Because people going to judge me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to keep
so right away.
I'm just trying to not to sweat on a nice shirt with sleeves. You know what I'm saying? But they going to judge me. You know what I mean? I don't even know how the hell. Oh, we were talking
about your shirt. Yeah, you were talking about your shirt.
So yeah,
how old it is.
Yeah, I think I'd be a cheap ass millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Real cheap. Well, I mean, why change? You know what I'm saying?
That's how you stay a millionaire.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
That reminds
I'm talking like I know.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? Like as soon as you said that made me think of D.
D, yeah.
D's the cheapest rich dude I've ever known, but he's smart. You know what I'm saying?
Very smart with his money.
He's super smart, man. Man, I'm trying to be on that D level. D, we haven't mentioned D. So this gym that we be in. So just for clarification, right? Beyond the Rounds is our brand, right? So Beyond the Rounds is our brand.
Yeah.
Me and Diamond just sat down. We had an epiphany. Hey, let's do this. And this is what you see of that. Beyond the Rounds. The gym that we're in is the Valley Fight Club.
This whole place, Valley Fight Club.
Yeah, Valley Fight Club. D is the owner of the Valley Fight Club.
Yeah.
So he's kind of the glue behind how all of us even came together in the first place.
This place has been here since 2005.
Yeah.
That's when it was established. A while back.
So D Womack is the mad genius behind the gym, which had us all come together to be this fight team to
be what we are.
Yeah, be what we are right now. So
I showed up here, 17, about to be 18 years old, kid.
All dusty, man.
Dusty, bro.
Dusty.
Yeah.
Dusty Diamond.
That's what they call me.
Yeah.
Nobody called me that, bro. You called me that?
You know what? I don't even think we actually met until like 2 years in.
Probably. Yeah, I think you talked about that.
I remember people like, oh, Diamond's here, man. Diamond's a wrestler, man. He's fast.
Dusty Diamond?
Who the is this Diamond guy? I remember thinking that. Like, I keep hearing this guy's name, but I ain't never seen him.
Yeah.
And I was like, kind of in and out, kind of a bum. But I was like inconsistently consistent with coming and training. And so me and Diamond didn't even I don't think we met and trained together until
for a while,
4 or 5 years.
I think until we were both serious.
Yeah, which was like a cool minute.
Yeah, it was a cool minute.
It was a cool minute.
Cause I was still doing dumb shit.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I was still doing dumb shit. I had the shirt on too, I think, when I was doing it. That's how old this shirt is.
yeah, the same shirt on, bro.
It was fresh back then, though. I probably wore it to the club. I think I did wear it out like a couple times.
You definitely.
I definitely wore it out. Feeling fresh. D. Yeah, this is
Valley Fight Club.
Yeah.
So because we got hit up at the fights and stuff. Even 2 weeks ago at Junior's fight, I was wearing my Beyond the Round shirt. Yeah. And just trying to get the name out there. And people were like, "Oh, is that your gym? That's your gym? I like the name. That's your gym." It's like, no, bro. We're from Valley Fight Club. This is just a part of it.
Yeah.
Part of it now. Yeah.
Yeah. So just for clarification, and eventually we're gonna have an episode that where these agree to it, but it's gonna be
it'll be a little
we can coordinate it. That he's gonna be out here with us, and we gonna have him speak about his history and how he came to making the decision to open the gym,
opening the place up,
which is a pretty interesting story. Actually, there's parts of the story that I don't even know. Like there's some holes to it that I'm kind of curious. Have been curious about, but I've been here so long. It's just it is what it is at this point.
But some people were asking in the comments about it, like, "Yo, we should interview D or have D on." So definitely get him on one of these days when things work out.
When he stopped playing,
yeah.
He said we got to get our viewership up there.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said.
Of his caliber out here.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Like, I felt
I was like, yo,
hey, D, man,
you're supposed to help us. And he was like, nah, you got to get there first.
You got to get up there.
And then you can call me on.
I was like,
all right, man. So that's what we got to do. We got to get these views up. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Let's push it out there so we can get D on. You guys can hear about how this place opened up and stuff.
Actually, too, with the fights that just happened, Colin Netto. Yeah, Netto, he's out of the area, he going and doing his victory tour up the state, you know what I'm saying? With
Where'd he go, man?
He went to San Francisco.
Man, who wins a title? Who wins a belt? He says, you know what, I'm gonna just go to San Francisco now.
That's what that's apparently Netto.
Apparently Netto.
He doing his championship tour of the state, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So
we're gonna go to this concert, I'm gonna go do this. Whatever, bro.
Yeah, see, that's why you can't. This is what happens, when cats get a little taste of success, man. They change them. I think he out there with sunglasses on. Yeah, y'all see his night. He probably out there with sunglasses on, telling the whole story about how he started from nothing. Now he made it and all this stuff. So hey, whatever, man. Shout out to Netto, man. It was nice knowing you. Hopefully you come back.
I don't even know if he's coming back.
Yeah, I don't know if he's coming back. We'll see. Yeah, hopefully we see you come Monday because he ain't gonna be here tomorrow either.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah. So.
No, we're talking crap, but he has been in. He showed up Monday. He fought Saturday. Netto fought Saturday, and they were both back in the gym on Sunday or on Monday.
Yeah.
So
he even went big cleaning duty, man.
Yeah, cleaning duty. So shout out to them for getting right back after it. I think we said this before, but you're a hero and then a zero.
Oh yeah.
You start right over when it comes Monday.
It's the reset, but people got the shortest memory when it comes to that. So anybody can, especially at least in our gym. I don't know how they do it at other gyms, so I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty consistent across the board. You win, lose, whatever, but come that Saturday you won, Monday you might get, hey man, congratulations, high five. You get a handshake.
Good job, man. Great fight.
Hey, come Tuesday, that's old news.
Yep.
Hey man, grab a mop bucket, man, and that's how it is.
Speaking of the mop bucket, man, I got these little jiu-jitsu kids. I was telling you yesterday, that little kid called me a janitor, man. Hey, it's the janitor. I was like, yo, I'm teaching boxing right now. You're just gonna come crap on me like that? Because I cleaned up a spill, man. Kids, no respect, bro.
You ain't telling me you had a podcast?
I should have told them. They would be like, oh.
That's your fault, bro.
Is it about cleaning?
Is it about sanitation tips?
Janitorial duties?
It smells like you need some more bleach in that bucket.
Damn little kids, man. Crapping on me. But 0 to hero, that's how quick it goes. Right after your fights, you're right back to training. And for us, staying ready, staying good to go, being in camp all the time, that just comes with it. Like you said, come Tuesday, that's already gone. I'm punching Netto in the face. Colin's punching other people in the face. You get right back to training. So that's how it goes.
And it works for us because, like I said, we stay active. And with that activity, there's really no time to sit and kind of rest on that victory, because we got to get the next guy ready, and the next guy ready, and the next guy ready. Before you know it, now your turn is back up. You know what I mean? Because it's usually like a 3 to 4 month gap between the next competition for each person. But when we stay active with the team, it's like month to month to month. So we're getting the next group of people typically ready for their event.
Yeah, while helping others get ready for their event now.
And that's barring injuries and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Because we've been lucky enough to be healthy. So you get like a little time to recover and heal and recoup. But for the most part, you're still present.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's not just like right back to camp for your fight, usually. Sometimes it happens that way. Like, you got to fight and then right back into it, training for another fight. But usually it's just helping others get ready, helping the rest of the team get ready. And it just works that way. I don't think we should like take fights and then decide to train. We've seen people do that, like, oh, just show up at the gym, hey, I got a fight coming up. Like, when? It's in like a month. And you're just now starting to train. You didn't talk to anybody before you signed up for that fight. That's not the way to do it. And now you gotta like get ready, like preparation, get in shape to actually be able to go out there and fight. That's tough in itself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, straight up, like if you haven't done enough to be in shape, it's one thing you're in shape and you gotta come in and get the reps in.
Yeah.
You know, for your fight. Okay, let me get my striking sharp, let me get my wrestling sharp, my jiu-jitsu sharp, because I'm gonna be competing. That's different than, I gotta get in shape just so I can do that, and I only got a month. Hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, hey, best of luck to you, but I can't help. I can't help you, because one, that let me know that you ain't even serious. You know what I'm saying? Because if you are serious, you would already been in shape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't mess with you if you're not even in shape. So your mentality ain't even right. You know what I mean? That let me know everything I need to know. You know what I'm saying? And like, I just say like on some I'll dial it back further than that. Like,
bring it back.
Bring it real back. So, like, at least amongst men, right? When a man steps into a room and there's a group of other men in that room, there's like a subconscious like assessment that's made, you know what I'm saying, amongst those other groups of individuals, or other men anyways. So I'm looking like, because there's like determinations that could be made, but just based on what you see. So if I see somebody who looks like they're in shape, you know what I mean, like, man, this guy, you know, kind of, his physique looks, you know, fairly solid. Like, I could tell this guy is doing something, being active physically at least 3, 4, or 5 days out the week. I'm going to assume that guy is at least disciplined. You know what I'm saying? He has the discipline to be consistent enough to go to the gym to keep himself in shape.
Right.
So that comes with a degree of respect just based on that, because there's an amount of difficulty that comes with being disciplined and consistent. So just on that superficial assessment, I subconsciously like, okay, I respect that. You know what I mean? Because I know what all comes with that. So if somebody comes into the gym and then, man, I got a fight and it's a month out and I'm ready to go, like, let's do this. And I can look at you up and down and tell, like, man, you haven't put in no work for somebody that said they're trying to compete physically, and then at a certain weight class that I know you're not even close to being in. Like, man, I ain't even gonna sit there and tell you all this. Hey, man, let's believe in yourself. I'm gonna give it to you straight. Hey, man, that probably I can't.
You should probably not take that fight.
Yeah, you should. You already took the fight, and I don't agree with you taking the fight and then backing out because you were irresponsible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You made that commitment, you follow through with that commitment as a man. But I can't help you get there. I don't know how you're gonna get there. You'll probably not be successful. Yeah. But hey, man, however you figure that out, you figure it out.
And that's a big difference between showing up at a gym and being not in shape, but letting them know, hey, I'd like to get in shape, I'd like to get ready, and I think I might like to fight one day. That's a giant difference.
Oh, yeah, that's a big ass.
That's a big difference. Yeah. Because there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of training that has to be done before you even get to the fighting aspect of it.
Yeah, and that's realistic. I work with that because you're coming to me with realistic goals.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you saying that lets me know that you're being real with yourself. If you being real with yourself, I got no problem with being real with you, because you know where you're at. you know where you want to be, and you know everything that, well, you might not know everything that comes with it, but you're not being overzealous about setting goals that you're not ready for. You know what I'm saying? Well, I already took this fight. I need you to get me from here to here in this amount of time. Nope, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Not in good conscience, and I just don't want to waste my time.
There you go.
You waste your time if you want to, but I can't co-sign it. Now, like there's a degree of like just being real that has to come with some of these conversations. And some people they get disappointed, but hey man, it is what it is. Like,
some people think they can just step in there and do it.
We've lost people that came in here like with aspirations to do things that weren't realistic timeline because they wasn't being real with themselves. And then when we were like, yo, we can't do that. We can't do that. Then they got upset with us instead of actually hearing what was said and being like, yeah, you're right. Let me curve my enthusiasm on that because that's not realistic now that I'm coming and talking to you. Well, okay, but how can we adjust? Like, I'm cool with what you're telling me, so let's adjust it this way. Now they just walk out and leave because they're offended and find somebody that gives them the answer that they want to hear. And okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? And then you see those people attached with certain affiliations and doing things that, you know, they don't have the best chance of being successful at. And to each their own.
To each their own.
But that's just my opinion on it. That's why I think we share that opinion.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
we share that opinion.
Yeah. But with all that being said, I don't know, we got sidetracked somehow. Yeah. Today's like a free day.
Yeah,
we're just chilling, man. We just got done with camp. Want to let you know that we are still in camp. This is how it goes. We just grind, and then we go out there and take a fight, or we got fights that we're prepping for. But we got this one May 18th coming up. John Vargas, Jake Clark are on that card. Right after that, we got June 8th, and that card's still developing. And then right after that, we'll be in New Orleans, right? We're going to New Orleans. Right after that,
don't say it, man.
I'm just gonna say it, bro. I'm just gonna say it. We're just gonna go.
That ain't nothing but a little shit, boy.
We're just gonna go, bro. Get those Groupons ready, man.
What's the little thing? Not hotels.com. The little thing you get goddamn plane ticket, a hotel, Expedia. That should be booked before this episode over, man. Don't play. I'll figure it out after.
Yeah.
Like, man.
No, we gotta figure out something though. We gotta go somewhere, man. Yeah. Just get everyone out.
You know where else I had a good ass time at too, man? San Diego. I like San Diego, man. And that's like right here in California.
Yeah,
like for us, it's a 5-hour drive.
Far, yeah.
It's like a 5-hour drive. And man, it's just so cool. Everybody just got. That's one place I was in California where the vibes are generally pretty chill too.
Okay.
I guess if you live in San Diego, you ain't got no cares because you like, I'm in San Diego, bro. You know, and so that's kind of the vibes out there. Like I remember I was out there in November, and I'm watching like girls. I'm in a restaurant. The restaurant had an outside patio, and there's this girl. It's November. She got on a bikini, the little strap, like cheeks is out, like the bikini. I'm like, man, like the cheeks is completely out. She got her little small little things.
You're in a restaurant?
I'm outside on the patio. And she's walking across the street to like the beach, and so I'm just watching. I'm people watching while I'm eating my little breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I mean breakfast. Well, it's more like brunch. It's like probably 10 o'clock, and so I'm like, what the. Like it's 10 o'clock and it's like a Wednesday morning.
San Diego sounds nice, man.
I was like, yeah, it sounded really nice. It was really nice. And I'm like, it's Wednesday morning, like you ain't got no job. And she was younger. She was like, she could have been on like 25, 26. I said, how you ain't working today? In San Diego, this downtown. And you walked from one of these little apartments that look like they costly. It's San Diego, so everything expensive down there.
Yeah.
And like you just going to the beach at 10 o'clock in the morning with no damn near no clothes on.
All cheeked up.
I'm not mad at you at all. I hope you enjoy yourself going to the beach. I'm enjoying watching you go to enjoy yourself brunch, on the beach, eating my brunch. But I'm like, how the hell? And then as I'm watching, I'm seeing more people. They like one dude on like one of them long ass skateboards. I don't know what they call them, but it's unnecessary. Yeah, it's unnecessarily long. And he don't look like he got no urgency to get to where he going. He just.
That's how it is down there. Yeah, man. Everyone's got a chill vibe.
Yeah, real chill. Like, man,
you probably get that way when you live right next to the beach. Man.
Yeah, in a city like that, that's it. And everything was like nobody was in a particular rush. Traffic don't move that fast. they just like, man, I made it. This is where it's at. And every day is a party. I remember it was a Monday. Oh, I think I was down there Memorial Day weekend a few years back. And it was a Sunday before that Monday. And man, these cats on the beach. Just on the beach, having like chill. They had a whole ice chest. They had the blankets out there. They playing volleyball.
Big volleyball out
yeah,
there.
the big old volleyball. And that was literally the whole
beach
thing.
ball and stuff.
I wasn't even playing. I was watching them play. Like, man, they figured out. They found the hack to life.
Yeah.
And I almost want to go over there and ask them what the hack is. They probably would have told me, but I was too intimidated to ask them because I didn't want to mess up. They were too. I didn't want to mess up their volleyball game. Man,
yeah, that's like when you see California in the movies.
Yeah,
that's what people see.
Yeah, like wow. Matter of fact, it's funny you say that because like most of my family is from DC. And so Washington DC. So there's only maybe a handful of them. I know my cousin, she's about the same age as me. She's came out here, I think, for the first time just recently in the last couple of years. And
she thinks you're a surfer. So.
That's exactly where I was leading.
Oh, yeah?
They asked me one time, one of my cousins, like, I never met this cousin before ever, and I've known about him my whole life because my mom talked about him. Oh, yo, cousin so-and-so. So I finally meet him, and they're like, oh, what's up, man? Hey, what's going on, man? Man, dang. So what, man? To California?
California?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So what you do out there, man? You be surfing, man? And he did that, like, I said, man. And I thought about it, I was like, nah. I don't know how to surf. And he looked at me like,
what do
you mean? You live in California. Like, he looked at me like he was disappointed in me. Like, I was a disappointment of a cousin because I lived in California.
He's probably been telling people his whole life. I got cousins out there.
He's black and he surfs.
Like
he probably just said my cousin live in California, and they automatically was like, oh, he out there on that beach.
He be on the beach, huh?
He the boogie board. Shit. They probably imagine me in a bodysuit and shit. And so when I told him no, he was like confused, and I was like, nah, man, where I'm at,
disappointed, bro.
There's like, it's in the valley, man. So they got cows. There's dairies and stuff,
cows and stuff, man.
Yeah, it's different, man. Like, oh yeah, they got the redwood, man, trees and
that big trees and stuff, and the sequoias and stuff.
Sequoia, man. He was like that. I don't even think he continued talking to me. I think he probably walked away. I don't even remember because the whole tone.
Super disappointed.
He was really disappointed.
Super disappointed.
I think he probably spent most of his life when people bring me up lying to them on accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when he found out the truth, he was just like, ugh. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's
California. That's where we at.
Anyhow, I gotta go back to San Diego, Nolans. That's gonna be.
Yeah, I definitely want to go there though, man. I've wanted to go there for a very long time. Just to chill, man. Just to see everything.
It's so fun, man. It's so fun. Like you don't even got to be doing nothing. That's the whole thing. You don't have to have no actual plan. You just be like, man, I'm finna get up and walk around French Quarter. I'm gonna go walk the French Quarter. You spend some time over there for a little bit. You start talking with the Southern twang, and then you just blend right in, baby.
Get your butt on there.
I tell you right now, you blend right in. I tell you this, like it's so cool. So yeah, man, I'm gonna double back on it. And money stretched far over there. California money stretched far because this is Louisiana. If you stay in the French Quarter, that's like the tourist area. So everything costs tourist price.
Yeah.
But once you
gotta go past that.
Yeah, once you step out of the French Quarter, which like that, I would recommend like knowing where you're going. Like I'm going to this specific place because it ain't that safe in New Orleans. Like
you talking about how Southern hospitality is real.
Oh, they probably hospitable before they rob you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember this last little trip doubling back. Man, this conversation we all over the place.
Yeah, we are all over the place.
But I remember getting the Uber from the airport to my hotel room in the French Quarter. So the French Quarter is like if you playing freeze tag and you run to the little safety spot. That's the French Quarter. Yeah. But it's home base. But there's still spots in the French Quarter that's sketchy. Like you turn the quarter, like baby, don't go over there, baby. Like and that's how they talk. Hey, baby, don't. Everything's baby. Like how we say homie or homeboy over here. Baby. That's how they talk.
Don't go down that way, baby.
Nah, baby. And so the driver was super cool. Like, yeah, where you going? Where you coming from? This and that. So she's lacing me up. And she's an older black lady. She had to be like in her late 50s. But she giving me all the game. Like, okay, baby, I'm going to tell you. Now you going to be in the quarter. Don't you go over there, this road. And she telling me all these roads. I didn't know these were damn roads. I'm not familiar, but I'm taking that information down. But she telling me like, yeah, it's life and death.
Don't go down that road.
Don't listen to me.
Yep.
And so sure enough, yeah, there's some little spots over there. For the most part, people minded their own. But if you stumbled in, yeah, you'll know if the area ain't right. Because they give you all the signs. People like, they doing this number, they waiting for you, and they standing under the shadow. Like you ever see a street light and somebody standing behind the street light in the shadow?
The silhouette.
Yeah, the silhouette. And they going like this.
And they don't have like a tuba or nothing, bro. Yeah. There's no jazz.
Yeah, ain't no two there. They ain't celebrating or nothing. They just waiting for you to walk your silly ass in the shadows where you ain't supposed to be.
Oh.
Like, there's areas like that in the French Quarter. But as long as you stay in the general tourist areas, which are pretty obvious, especially at night, you straight.
Yeah.
You straight. So with all that said, if you go outside of the French Quarter, you know, there's still remnants of the devastation from Katrina and all that stuff. And they have problems over there with crime. So especially if you're unfamiliar and you look unfamiliar,
you smell like the beach.
You
smell California.
You smell like a California beach. You might find yourself being a victim. So don't go exploring where you should.
We're not getting no Expedia, nothing, bro.
Nah.
We're not getting anything, bro.
Nah.
We're like, what?
Nah. But with all that said, yeah, man, going outside the French Quarter, man, there's some hidden gems out there, and it's cheap because it's like if you take a California dollar out there, you know what I'm saying? Because Louisiana's cost of living is way lower than in California, so you can go out there and be
balling, fun,
yeah, be balling. You know, whether you go into a restaurant or whatever little activity that you're doing outside of the French Quarter, from those tourist prices where they trying to gouge and get you. Yeah, they know because they know. Like this tourist area, you gonna pay the tourist price. You know. But yeah, man, islands. I speak about New Orleans a whole video.
Yeah, a whole video.
I actually got some stories about New Orleans, man. We went to what they call that spot? It's it ain't like a strip club. It's a
bro.
A brothel.
You gonna say brothel, bro?
Not brothel. That's worse. It's not a brothel.
That's even worse.
We were talking about it the other day, man, and you said the right word. It's like they dance and stuff, and it's like a little show.
Oh, like burlesque.
Yeah, burlesque show. I went on a Groupon. Hey, they Groupon everything out here. On a Groupon. Hey, man, it was so cool. And it had, man, it was just cool, man. But that's probably a story for another time. And I could probably tell it PG-13-ish, you know what I'm saying? Maybe PG, or what's that, 17, rated 17.
Yeah.
But it was, anyhow. I speak out New Orleans all day.
But yeah, we don't want to sit around and talk about New Orleans. Actually, I do, but we can't keep you guys waiting the whole time. So I think maybe next time we might have somebody else on the podcast with us. If not, then whatever. But we might have somebody else from the team with us. And yeah, make sure you check out our Instagram. If you did not watch the fights that we posted up, head over to YouTube.
Shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you. But also go back and watch them. Get a little back stuff, you know, just us eating pizza and stuff, getting ready for the fights, warming up and stuff, and then the fight itself. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Check out Beyond the Rounds on Instagram because, like we said, that's where we post a lot of our shorter stuff and a couple messages and stuff for you guys. So check that out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let us know if you like this episode too. I know we just kind of bantered back and forth, and but that's cool. So yeah, anything you want to say?
Nah, that's you covered it. Oh yeah, you know, shoot. And with that, I'm serious about this vacation thing. But if y'all got suggestions on any vacation spots, like, hey,
that'd be cool. Yeah,
holla in the comments, like any vacation spots or hidden gems, whether it's here or elsewhere. I would love to hear about it, man. Cause
without the tourist prices.
Yeah, especially if they ain't got the tourist price. Because like I said, we still broke, man. We still broke. We ain't made it yet. You know what I'm saying? So if that's something that you know about, got some information to share, holla, please, please. But that's all I got, man.
Cool. Leave that in the comment section, and thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more Beyond the Rounds. Peace.
See y'all later.